Mic's on. 30 seconds. Okay, I'm starting in मतलब बाहर चले जाओ. I'm starting the mic. Please go out.
सत श्री अकाल चंडीगढ़ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ 에ਅਰ ਸ਼ੋ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ 에ਅਰ ਸ਼ੋ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸ਼ੋ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਭ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੱਥ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾ ਕੇ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਸੁੱਟਣਾ। ਖਾਣਾ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਚਿੜੀਆਂ ਆ ਜਾਣਗੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਹਵਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਾਇਲਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੋਗੀ। प्रोग्राम ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੇਖੋਗੇ ਰੰਗ ਬਿਰੰਗੇ ਫਲੇਅਰਸ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਰਨਾ ਮਤ। ਉਹ ਬਰਡਸ ਨੂੰ ਭਗਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਫਾਇਰ ਹੁੰਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ। May I take this opportunity to warn you that you will hear mild explosions and see flares being dispensed during the course of the parade. Please do not be alarmed. It is done to scare away birds for flight safety reasons. In the event of any untoward incident, please do not panic. Stay calm, stay seated. Our well-trained security personnel have been deployed and trained to cope with all such contingencies. Do allow them to handle the emergencies as per their standard operating procedures. And if required, follow instructions given to handle the contingency.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, हमारा आपसे अनुरोध है कि फ्लाइंग डिस्प्ले के दौरान कृपया अपने मोबाइल फोन साइलेंट मोड में रखें। आप सभी से निवेदन है कि आप मास्क पहने रखें एवं एक दूसरे से उचित दूरी बनाए रखें। आपसे अनुरोध है कि फ्लाइंग डिस्प्ले के दौरान चमकदार रोशनी दिखने पर या हल्के विस्फोट सुनने पर इससे घबराएं नहीं। यह केवल पक्षियों को हवाई क्षेत्र से दूर रखने के लिए है। अंततः कोई भी आपातकालीन स्थिति उत्पन्न होती है तो आप कृपया अपना धैर्य रखते हुए शांत रहें। हमारे प्रशिक्षित दल किसी भी प्रकार की विपदा से निपटने के लिए पूर्ण रूप से तैयार हैं।
सत श्री अकाल चंडीगढ़ किदा ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸ਼ੁਕਰਗੁਜ਼ਾਰ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਹੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ 에ਅਰ ਫੋਰਸ ਦੀ 90th ਐਨੀਵਰਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਕਾਰਜਕ੍ਰਮ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਦਾ ਹਵਾਈ ਕਾਰਨਾਮਾ ਵੇਖੋਗੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ 에ਅਰ ਫੋਰਸ ਦੇ 에ਅਰ ਵਾਰੀਅਰਸ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਹਵਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰਤੱਵ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੰਤਰ ਮੁਕਤ ਕਰ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਇਸ ਹਵਾਈ ਕਰਤੱਵ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੜੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਪਲਾਨਿੰਗ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ। ਬਹੁਤਾ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਭ ਲਈ ਸੁਖਨਾ ਲੇਕ ਕੋਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰੋ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ।
भारतीय वायुसेना के स्थापना दिवस की 90वीं वर्षगांठ के उपलक्ष्य में हम चंडीगढ़ के इस सुखना झील पर यहां आए हुए हमारे सभी दर्शकों का भारतीय वायुसेना अध्यक्ष एयर चीफ मार्शल वी चौधरी की ओर से हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं। ये हमारे लिए गर्व का विषय है कि आज हम एक ऐसे शहर में हैं जो कि हरियाणा और पंजाब दोनों राज्यों की राजधानी है और इस शहर में आज हमें आप सभी के लिए भारतीय वायुसेना के विभिन्न प्रकार के विमानों के हवाई प्रदर्शन का अवसर प्राप्त हो रहा है। तो आप सभी दिल थाम कर बैठिए और आपसे हमारा विनम्र निवेदन है कि हवाई प्रदर्शन के दौरान खाने की वस्तुएं खुले में ना छोड़ें, क्योंकि ये पक्षियों को अपनी ओर आकर्षित करती हैं, एवं अपने मोबाइल फोन को साइलेंट मोड पर रख लें।
Mics on.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we commence the proceedings of the air display, let us orient ourselves with this venue and the flying environment. We are seated on the banks of the beautiful Sukhna lake while facing in easterly direction. The skies are clear to partly cloudy and the visibility is in excess of 6 kilometers, which is a perfect weather for a display of this kind. You're about to witness a beautiful orchestration of around 100 aircraft flying in from more than 8 air bases of the Indian Air Force. The aircraft flying today will vary from slow-moving helicopters to transport aircraft right up to the supersonic fighter planes. Most of the formations would approach the dais from your left. Some of the formations will also be flying in from other directions, which will be announced from time to time to ensure that you capture and enjoy each and every maneuver.
टू 30 पे है। हाँ? इसमें एक बार मुझे डाउट है यार, ये माइक चेक काम करेगा कि नहीं, ये वाला। रुक जाओ। क्या? अरे तो सिस्टम ऑन किया है, माइक ऑन नहीं किया है। ये देख।
Copied Fox CZ 969 hectopascal, 7 to 6 millimeters, visibility 6 kilometers, scattered at 018 and scattered at 030. Surface winds are variable 2 knots, time check 1418080910.
was not available for 4 seconds.
Our hopes, like towering Himalayan eagles, aim at objects in airy height. The little pleasure of the game is from afar to view the flight. You may call it insanity, but we say
For God and country, we defy gravity. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the Akash Gaga demonstration team, which very soon will enthrall you when they jump from the AN-32. So take out your Ray-Bans and fancy sunglasses, for very soon, up in the air, you will witness the Akash Ganga skydiving demonstration team.
दर्शकों, अब समय है आकाश गंगा स्काई डाइविंग टीम के सदस्यों का, जो आज आपके सामने 8000 फीट की ऊंचाई से कूदेंगे। और हमारी इस स्काई डाइविंग टीम में कुल 10 सदस्य हैं, जो कि रंग बिरंगे पैराशूट से न केवल नीचे कूदेंगे, बल्कि आपको नए नए करतब भी दिखाएंगे।
The Akash Ganga skydiving team is India's premier military parachute display team, based at Paratroopers Training School, Agra. The team displays at venues all over India and abroad throughout the year. Our team boasts of the finest parachute jump instructors of the Indian Air Force, embodiment of professionalism, discipline, and ethos of one of the largest air force of the world. Performing the displays, the team aims to inspire the youth of the country to be part of the Indian Air Force. At the same time, flying these beautiful parachutes skillfully, the team also showcases the capability of a human in flight.
दोस्तों, आकाश गंगा स्काई डाइविंग टीम भारत की एकमात्र स्काई डाइविंग टीम है, जिसने भारत में ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे विश्व में अनेकों विश्व कीर्तिमान स्थापित किए हैं। इस टीम को आगरा स्थित पैराट्रूपर ट्रेनिंग स्कूल में प्रशिक्षित किया जाता है, जहां न केवल भारतीय वायुसेना के बल्कि तीनों सेनाओं के पैरा जंपर्स और कमांडोज को भी प्रशिक्षण दिया जाता है। आज मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि आप में से कई युवा न केवल भारतीय वायुसेना में चयनित होना चाहेंगे, बल्कि स्काई डाइविंग टीम के इन सदस्यों से प्रेरित होकर भविष्य के स्काई डाइवर्स भी बनेंगे।
On 9th August 1987, Indian Air Force proudly launched the only military skydiving team of the country, the Akash Ganga, at Air Force Station Agra. Since their inception, the team has been mobbed, loved and cheered, for why not? For these were the air warriors who stole the thunder, made the skies colorful and fanned hundreds of desire to join the Indian Air Force. The team projects a vibrant and daring image of Indian Air Force. Our physically fit instructors dressed in white overalls will now truly represent the Milky Way in the sky and come down from the AN-32. So please keep looking up for the Akash Ganga demonstration team.
हमारी आकाश गंगा टीम के सदस्य कई विमानों से कूदने का दमखम रखते हैं। अब तक यह टीम AN-32, एवरो, डोर्नियर, IL-76, मी-17 एवं अत्याधुनिक C-130J सुपर हरकुलिस विमानों से भी कूद चुकी है। आकाश गंगा टीम का उदय 9 अगस्त 1987 को हुआ। पिछले कई वर्षों में इस टीम ने कुशल पैरा जंपर्स के साथ सैकड़ों पैरा जंप इंस्ट्रक्टर को भी जन्म दिया।
What you hear is the sound of AN-32, from which very soon our para jumpers will fly. The aircraft piloted by squadron leader Syed Rizvi as captain and squadron leader Manas Saxena.
दर्शकों, अब आपके ठीक ऊपर आ गया है AN-32 विमान और आप देख चुके हैं कि उस AN-32 विमान से रंग बिरंगे पैराशूट से हमारे स्काई डाइवर्स कूद चुके हैं।
Good day.
दर्शकों, आज इस AN-32 विमान से हमारे पूरे 10 सदस्य कूद चुके हैं। हम आपको जानकारी देना चाहेंगे कि आज की इस स्काई डाइविंग टीम का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं विंग कमांडर अजय कुमार। 8000 फीट से हमारे 10 वायु योद्धा धीरे धीरे आपके सामने से गुजरेंगे।
Coming in first will be squadron leader Pankaj Singh flying the Air Force flag. The huge Indian Air Force flag being flown by him, depicting the motto of Indian Air Force, that is Nabha Sprisham Deepatam.
प्रण करना है सहज, कठिन है लेकिन उसे निभाना। सबसे बड़ी जांच है व्रत का, अंतिम मूल्य निभाना। अंतिम मूल्य न दिया अगर तो और मूल्य देना क्या। करने लगे मोह प्राणों का तो फिर प्राण लेना क्या। दर्शकों, हम आपको बताना चाहेंगे कि इस समय हमारे स्काई डाइवर्स लगभग 200 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की रफ्तार से नीचे आ रहे हैं। भारतीय वायुसेना का एक तरफ ध्वज आ रहा है और उसके ठीक ऊपर आप देख सकते हैं हवा के विरुद्ध हमारे वायु योद्धा आगे की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं।
Behind the Air Force flag, you can see the Akash Ganga team flag being flown by J.W. Ramesh, who has 10,000 plus jumps to his credit. The team flag, as you see, depicts the members of the team.
भारतीय वायुसेना ध्वज के साथ फाइनल्स पर अब आ चुके हैं हमारे पहले स्काई डाइवर्स।
Squadron leader Pankaj Singh is making an approach to land at the venue behind us at the golf course. Coming in next in the colorful canopies are our free jumpers. Sergeant Sumit, a para jumping instructor with 750 plus jumps to his credit. Behind him is Sergeant Sunil, and just behind him in the colorful purple yellow canopy is Sergeant Vikram. Please give a huge round of applause to these daredevil air warriors.
J.W. रमेश अब आकाश गंगा के ध्वज के साथ लैंड करने जा रहे हैं।
Coming in next is the Akash Ganga team flag flown by J.W. Ramesh. Coming in next for landing will be a 3-canopy stack formation known as the trio. This is a very complicated maneuver being carried out by the most experienced of all. Looking as spectacular as it is, the formation depicts the freedom and strength of the nation.
Maher above you at 2500.
दर्शकों, अब आप हमारे दो स्काई डाइवर्स को देख सकते हैं जो कि एक खतरनाक कारनामा करते हुए आगे बढ़ रहे हैं जिसे कहते हैं कैनोपी रिलेटेड वर्क। हमारे दो सदस्य हैं MW महेश और JW RK तिवारी।
रग रग में जोश की बूंदे, बूंदों में जीत ही गूंजे, इस गूंज से गिर जाएगा आसमान भी कदमों में। रोको ना सपनों के तूफानों को, रोको ना जज्बों की उड़ानों को, रोको ना आंखों के निशानों को। आग जैसे बरसा दे ये इरादे, जिगरा है जिगरा है जिगरा है जिगरा है, जिगरे से निकलेंगी चिंगारियां। वो जिगरा है जिगरा।
The team members have managed to get their boots on ground on every possible terrain of the country. Whether it be the summery hot deserts of Rajasthan, white sands of Rann, icy mountains of Ladakh, holy riverbeds of Ganges, to every corner of the nation, the team proudly holds members who have various national and international records in the discipline of skydiving and have landed over Mount as well.
जिस पे है हक अपना छीन के ले जाएंगे, अपना छोड़ेंगे ना छोड़ेंगे।
दोस्तों, हैंड प्लेन फॉर्मेशन अब आप देख सकते हैं आपके सामने। हैंड प्लेन फॉर्मेशन में आ रहे हैं विंग कमांडर AK यादव जो कि एक पैरा जंप इंस्ट्रक्टर हैं और जिनके नाम 1000 से भी अधिक कूद का अनुभव है।
Flying in the saffron canopy, depicting the strength and courage, is Wing Commander AK Yadav, the formation leader at top, who is solely controlling the whole formation. Symbolizing the peace and unity and truth, in the white canopy is MWM Mahesh, and depicting fertility, growth and auspiciousness, in the green canopy is JW RK Tiwari. Please give a big round of applause for all our para jumpers.
रोको ना सपनों के तूफानों को, रोको ना जज्बों की उड़ानों को, रोको ना आंखों के निशानों को। आग जैसे बरसा दे ये इरादे, जिगरा है जिगरा है जिगरा है जिगरा।
दर्शकों, हम आपको बताना चाहेंगे कि इस अभियान में विंग कमांडर अजय यादव नेतृत्व कर रहे थे। इनके साथ थे स्क्वाड्रन लीडर पंकज, सार्जेंट सुमित कुमार जो कि झज्जर से थे, सार्जेंट सुनील, सार्जेंट विक्रम, JW रमेश, वारंट अफसर RR मिश्रा, वारंट अफसर SRS चौहान, MW महेश एवं JW AK तिवारी।
कंधे कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy the display as much as we enjoyed performing it for you.
तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं।
अब तो हमें आगे बढ़ते हैं रहना, अब तो हमें साथी है बस इतना ही कहना।
अब तो हमें आगे बढ़ते हैं रहना, अब तो हमें साथी है बस इतना ही कहना।
अब जो भी हो शोला बन के पत्थर है पिघलाना, अब जो भी हो बादल बन के पर्वत पर है छाना।
कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं। कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं।
निकले हैं मैदान में हम जहाँ हथेली पर लेकर, अब देखो दम लेंगे हम जाके अपनी मंजिल पर।
खतरों से हंस के खेलना, इतनी तो हमें हिम्मत है।
मोड़े कलाई मौत की, इतनी तो हम में ताकत है।
हम सरहदों के वास्ते लोहे की एक दीवार बार है, हम दुश्मनों के वास्ते होशियार है, तैयार है।
अब जो भी हो शोला बन के पत्थर है पिघलाना, अब जो भी हो बादल बन के पर्वत पर है छाना।
कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं।
जोश दिल में जगाते चलो, जीत के गीत गाते चलो।
जोश दिल में जगाते चलो, जीत के गीत गाते चलो।
जीत की जो तस्वीर बनाने हम निकले हैं अपने लहू से, हमको उसमें रंग भरना है।
साथ ही मैंने अपने दिल में अब ये ठान लिया है, या तो अब करना है या तो अब मरना है। चाहे अंगारे बरसे के बिजली गिरे, तू अकेला नहीं होगा यारा मेरे।
कोई मुश्किल हो या हो कोई मोर्चा, साथ हर मोड़ पर होंगे साथी तेरे। अब जो भी हो शोला बन के पत्थर है पिघलाना, अब जो भी हो बादल बन के पर्वत पर है छाना।
कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं।
है कौन विघ्न ऐसा जग में, टिक सके वीर नर के मग में। खम ठोक ठेलता है जब नर, पर्वत के जाते पांव खड़। मानव जब जोर लगाता है, पत्थर पानी बन जाता है।
Adventure has always been an integral part of the defense forces. The Indian Air Force believes in all-round development of air warriors. It has been our endeavor to encourage and support air warriors to participate at national and international levels. The air warriors participate in various adventure and sports activities ranging from mountain expeditions to scuba diving courses. Two women adventurists of the Indian Air Force, Wing Commander Bhavna Mehra and Wing Commander T. Asha Jyotirmay, have been facilitated on the occasion of International Women's Day 2022 for their achievement in the field of adventure and supporting women empowerment through adventure activities. A mountain terrain biking expedition was also carried out from Khardungla to National War Memorial from July to August this year. A team of 20 air warriors participated in this expedition.
Over the past 5 decades, wars have been irregular in character. The inherent speed, reach, responsiveness, and accuracy of air power makes it the preferred choice for most operations during these wars. The aerial display today is going to epitomize all that we have and all that we do in application of that air power for achieving our national objectives. One of the most crucial roles of the Indian Air Force is to provide aid to civil power. The next display is aerial firefighting involving use of aircraft and other aerial resources to combat wildfires. Flying in from your left is a Mi-17 V5 helicopter approaching with a Bambi bucket attached to the underside of the helicopter.
दर्शकों, अब आप देख सकते हैं भारतीय वायुसेना के हेलीकॉप्टर बेड़े के Mi-17 विमान को, जो आपके सामने अपनी आग बुझाने की क्षमता को प्रदर्शित करेगा। इस कार्रवाई को बैम्बी बकेट ऑपरेशन के नाम से जाना जाता है। दर्शकों, हम आपको बताना चाहेंगे कि हमारा ये हेलीकॉप्टर सुखना झील में अब धीरे धीरे नीचे की ओर आकर के इस झील से नीचे लगी हुई बकेट से पानी ले जाएगा। हम आपको इस कार्रवाई के माध्यम से यह प्रदर्शित करना चाहते हैं कि यदि किसी स्थान पर आग लगी हो और पास में ही कोई नदी, झील या तालाब हो, तो किस प्रकार से हमारे विमान उस आग को बुझाने की प्रक्रिया को अंजाम देंगे।
The operation requires the helicopter speeds to be dropped significantly, forcing the pilots to operate at the fringes of the aircraft's limit. This requires immense training and high skill levels. Today, this display of precision is being done by Wing Commander Mayank Paliwal and Squadron Leader Mohit Thakur. The design of the bucket allows the helicopter to hover over any water source close to the fire and to refill it, reducing the time between successive drops. With the induction of the Bambi bucket water dispensing system, fire contingencies can be resolved more efficiently.
दर्शकों, इस कार्रवाई को बैम्बी बकेट ऑपरेशन के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस प्रक्रिया में एक बार में 3500 लीटर पानी ले जाया जा सकता है। इस अभियान की सबसे बड़ी खासियत यह है कि इसमें हेलीकॉप्टर को बार बार उड़ान केंद्र लौटकर जल नहीं भरना पड़ता, बल्कि यह किसी भी नदी, तालाब या झील से लगातार पानी लेकर आग लगने वाली जगह पर जल्दी से काबू पा सकता है। और अभी आपने देखा किस प्रकार से इस हेलीकॉप्टर ने आग लगने वाली जगह पर पहले प्रयास में पानी को छोड़ दिया।
Me-17 V5 have been used extensively for firefighting in Rajasthan, Himachal Pradesh and Northeast India. The Indian Air Force has flown a large number of such missions, like the Theni forest fire and also during Karnataka Reserve forest fire.
हमारे वे दर्शक जो अभी अभी आए हैं उनके लिए एक बार फिर से हम इसी हेलीकॉप्टर से जल भरने की प्रक्रिया को दिखाएंगे।
When the helicopter douses fire over populated areas with high-rise buildings or forest areas where obstruction height is more, it pours water from a higher height close to 100 meters. From this height, the spread of water is more as it takes time to reach the affected area. A total of 3,500 liters of water can be discharged in one go. The Me-17 has just demonstrated how it douses the fire. But this time, it was flying much lower to show you how it would fly in case it is operating in large open areas with less obstructions. The helicopter poured water this time at a much lower height, almost close to 50 to 60 meters. From this height, the speed of water is less, but impact over point is more.
दर्शकों, इस प्रक्रिया में बड़े ही कौशल की आवश्यकता होती है, क्योंकि अस्थिर बकेट कभी भी विमान का संतुलन बिगाड़ सकती है, जिसे पायलट को लगातार नियंत्रण में रखना होता है। इस प्रक्रिया में पानी के अलावा आग बुझाने वाला फायर रिटार्डेंट फोम भी भरा जा सकता है, जो कि आग को जल्दी से बुझाने वाला एक रसायन है। इस विधि से न केवल कम समय में आग बुझाई जा सकती है, बल्कि बैम्बी बकेट का आकार बढ़ा करके हम अधिक से अधिक जल भी ले जा सकते हैं।
Dousing the fire with a Bambi bucket is no mean task, as the movement of the rotors of the aircraft cause the bucket to oscillate and make controlling the helicopter a challenge.
मी-17 हेलीकॉप्टर भारतीय वायुसेना का एक परिवहन विमान है जो कि परिवहन के अतिरिक्त अन्य भूमिकाएं भी निभाने में सक्षम है। 2 पायलटों वाला यह विमान लगभग 280 किलोमीटर घंटे की गति को पकड़ सकता है। यह विमान युद्ध काल में बम, रॉकेट एवं गन पॉड सहित कुल 1500 किलो तक के विस्फोटकों को भी ले जा सकता है। इस विमान ने सियाचिन ग्लेशियर के दुर्गम इलाकों से लेकर विभिन्न मानव सहायता एवं आपदा राहत कार्यों में भारतीय वायुसेना के लिए एक विशेष भूमिका अदा की है। इस विमान द्वारा शत्रु सीमा में अपने कमांडो को भी प्रवेश कराने का कार्य लिया जाता है तथा खतरनाक इलाकों में अपने सैनिकों को रसद सामग्री एवं हथियार पहुंचाने जैसे कार्यों को भी अंजाम दिया जा सकता है।
The Indian Air Force over the years has rendered yeoman service in times of disasters. All available resources of the Indian Air Force have always responded to enormous challenges with speed, resolve and fortitude. In the past 1 year, flood relief and rescue operations have been undertaken in Uttarakhand, Kerala, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. The Devgarh ropeway rescue in Jharkhand was another feather in the Indian Air Force's cap. The Indian Air Force also joined the firefighting operations in Rajasthan and Himachal Pradesh. Every day, the Indian Air Force undertakes numerous casualty evacuation missions in all types of terrain, in various medical emergencies, stranding of tourists and security situations.
After dousing the fires in far-flung areas, now the Mi-17 1V will display its unique capability of inserting special forces into deep enemy territory, depicted here at Sukhna Lake. One Mi-17 1V will drop a Gemini boat into Sukhna Lake and provide assistance to our Special Forces commandos who are already in another boat at the far end of Sukhna Lake. Whether they will come from right or left, for that you will have to wait and watch.
दर्शकों, हमारा मी-17 1V हेलीकॉप्टर आपको ये सामने जिस कार्रवाई को प्रदर्शित कर रहा है उसे हेलो कास्टिंग कहा जाता है। इस अभियान में हमारे कमांडोज को दुश्मन के ऐसे इलाके में घुसाने की आवश्यकता होती है जहां चारों ओर नदियां, दलदल या भारी जल राशि होती है।
Inducted in 2001, Me-17 1V has flown extensively at the highest battlefield at Siachen Glacier. The helicopter is capable of carrying out armed special heliborne operations like small team insertion and extractions, slithering of up to 36 combat troops in confined areas, undetected at low levels near the enemy objective area.
दर्शकों, अभी आपने देखा कि हमारे इस हेलीकॉप्टर ने अपनी ऊंचाई को कम कर लिया और एक चक्कर मार के इसने दुश्मन के इलाके की सबसे पहले रैकी की कि मैं अपनी अगली कार्रवाई कहां करने जा रहा हूं।
After having inspected the lake for any enemy threats and flying very low, avoiding the enemy radars, the helicopter gets ready to make an approach. While the helicopter comes, let me introduce you to the team who are performing this daredevilry stunt. The captain of the aircraft is Wing Commander Irfan Wahid Khan Jarial, who is from the Queen of Hills, Shimla. An alumnus of National Defence Academy, he is a commanding officer of his unit. His co-pilot is from Apna Sada Chandigarh. Yes, it is Chandigarh the Puttar Jaskirat, who few years ago was motivated by a similar air show on Sukhna Lake to join the Indian Air Force.
दर्शकों, अब आप देख रहे हैं कि हेलीकॉप्टर से स्पीड बोट को नीचे उतार दिया गया है और जिसकी ओर हमारे कमांडो दूसरी ओर से आगे बढ़कर उस पर कब्जा करने जा रहे हैं और आगे की कार्रवाई के लिए दुश्मन के इलाके की ओर कूच करेंगे।
What you're witnessing is an amalgamation of robust engineering, dedicated training, supreme dexterity, absolute faith, and systematic coordination. While the commandos have taken the Gemini boat out of the lake You see coming in front of you our very own Chinooks from our very own Chandigarh.
दर्शकों, अब आपके सामने भारतीय वायुसेना का हेलीकॉप्टर आ गया है जिसका नाम है चिनूक। अपनी हैरत अंगेज कर देने वाली कार्रवाई का प्रदर्शन करने के लिए चिनूक हेलीकॉप्टर अपनी विशेष प्रकार की काबिलियत को दिखाने के लिए पूरे विश्व में प्रसिद्ध है। अल्ट्रा लो लेवल पर आता यह विमान दुश्मन की रडार से बच निकलने की काबिलियत को दिखा रहा है। अब दिल थाम के बैठिए इस हेलीकॉप्टर की आगे की सारी कार्रवाइयों को देखने के लिए।
This game-changing modern marvel is capable of performing transport operations, underslung operations, winching operations, medical evacuation, airdrops, tactical insertion missions, and special heliborne operations. Chinook is an all-weather aircraft which is capable of carrying out all the roles under the cover of darkness. The stage of being stationary in air at a point in space is called hover, and Chinook is said to be hovering in free air now. This maneuver is the most skilled task and requires a very high degree of precision and crew coordination while looking the simplest of all. A huge round of applause for the gracious presence and the bold stance of this marvelous platform. Ladies and gentlemen, you can now see the Chinook which approaching the center of the lake in sideward flight at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Flying at these ultra low levels requires precise timing and coordination of all muscles of the body and mind. While it seems a treat to the eyes, do not try these stunts at home. While the Chinook get ready for their next maneuver, let me introduce you to the two Chinooks called as Bheem 1 and Bheem 2. In Bheem 1 is Wing Commander Dogra, who is from our city beautiful Chandigarh. He's been flying Chinook since 2 years and has extensive flying experience in Siachen Glacier. With him is Squad Leader Thakur, who has flown in various terrains. Along with them is JW Rivatra and JW Sikarwar. In Bheem 2 is Squadron Leader Amok Deshmukh and Squadron Leader Surinder Bhati. The Chinooks are waving goodbye and leaving behind the trail of its bear.
Ensign flight past Foxy Z9068 Pascal 76 millimeters.
The Indian Air Force is one of the largest and professionally acclaimed air forces in the world. Wide range of weapon platforms and systems gives it the much needed upper hand. We have been striving towards modernization of legacy fleets and weapon systems to match pace with the ever evolving geopolitical scenarios. A two-pronged approach has been adopted by the Indian Air Force to keep up with the latest technologies in the domain of air power through upgradations and new acquisitions. As a part of the same, the Indian Air Force is providing active support to Defence Research and Development Organization for the indigenous development of a fifth-generation fighter aircraft program called the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft. The contract for the C-295 transport aircraft has been signed with Airbus Defence and Space. Under this project, some aircraft will be delivered in fly-away condition and the remaining aircraft will be manufactured in India by Tata Advanced Systems Limited in line with the vision of Make in India. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has carried out preliminary design studies of Indian multi-role helicopter in 10 to 15 ton class, considering the requirement of the Indian military services.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, पंजाब के मुख्यमंत्री माननीय श्री भगवंत मान पधार चुके हैं।
Honorable Chief Minister of Punjab, Shri Bhagwant Mann has arrived.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, हरियाणा के मुख्यमंत्री माननीय श्री मनोहर लाल खट्टर पधार चुके हैं।
Honorable Chief Minister of Haryana, Shri Manohar Lal Khattar has arrived.
वरुण पानी के साथ लियो, पानी के साथ।
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, अब भारत के रक्षा मंत्री माननीय श्री राजनाथ सिंह पधार चुके हैं।
Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh has arrived. We now await the arrival of our chief guest of today, Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu.
आज हमारे लिए गर्व का विषय है कि अब हमारे बीच आज की मुख्य अतिथि माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू पधार चुकी हैं, जिनका स्वागत वायुसेना अध्यक्ष एयर चीफ मार्शल वी.आर. चौधरी कर रहे हैं। माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया के साथ पंजाब के राज्यपाल और चंडीगढ़ के मुख्य प्रशासक माननीय श्री बनवारी लाल पुरोहित भी पधार चुके हैं।
The chief guest for today, Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu has arrived, along with Honorable Governor of Punjab and the Administrator of Chandigarh, Shri Banwari Lal Purohit.
राष्ट्रपति महोदया के मंच पर आगमन के तुरंत बाद राष्ट्रगान होगा, अतः आपसे अनुरोध है कि कृपया अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं। वायुसेना अध्यक्ष एयर चीफ मार्शल वी.आर. चौधरी की ओर से हम माननीय भारत की राष्ट्रपति महोदया माननीय श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू का स्वागत करते हैं और उनके हमारे बीच आगमन पर हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त करते हैं तथा पंजाब एवं हरियाणा राज्य के माननीय राज्यपाल, माननीय रक्षा मंत्री एवं पंजाब तथा हरियाणा के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री का भी हम इस प्रदर्शन में स्वागत करते हैं।
This flypast is an outcome of focused training and professionalism of the air and ground crew. The coordination required to line up around 100 aircraft for a flypast, all taking off from different bases over the country, is incredible. The timelines are absolute and the margin for error nil. So sit tight and wait for our pilots and the machines to put on the most magnificent air show you will ever witness. The Indian Air Force has evolved its arsenal and technology to deploy, fight, and win against any threat. The Indian Air Force believes that transforming itself in the dynamic defense environment is the key to reassert its position as a potent and lethal force.
Coming in from your left is the ensign formation comprising of 3 Mi-17 V5 helicopter. The formation is being led by Wing Commander Vishal Jain, Commanding Officer, who's flying with the national flag as Ensign 1. Wing Commander Shailej Singh and Wing Commander Amit Badyal are carrying the Indian Air Force flag as Ensign 2 and Ensign 3. Next is the Prachand formation comprising the indigenously developed light combat helicopter. This is the latest addition in the arsenal of Indian Air Force. The light combat helicopter is a multi-role attack helicopter equipped with the advanced avionics and lethal weapon system developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Coming in with a thunder, you will now see our very own light combat aircraft Tejas in the sky. Tejas is a new generation multi-role aircraft capable of carrying state-of-art air-to-air and air-to-ground weapon system. Piercing the blue skies of Chandigarh above Sukhna Lake and flying high into the sky, you will witness Group Captain Dinesh Kumar Dhankar in light combat aircraft. This induction significantly enhances both the offensive and air defense capabilities of our Air Force.
It is now time for one of our oldest aircraft to take to the skies. Please welcome the vintage beauty of the Indian Air Force in bright yellow, the Howard aircraft. The Howard you see today is being flown by Wing Commander Amit Thopankar and Wing Commander Anand Kumar Singh. They both are qualified flying instructors in the Indian Air Force. The aircraft now pulls up for a wing over maneuver, which is used to put the aircraft into a dive while aligning with the target for a successful attack. The Howard was long used as the advanced trainer to train a generation of Indian pilots before they went on to fly Hurricanes and Spitfires. The aircraft was decommissioned in 1989. It became a part of the Heritage Flight family in 2015 after restoration. The aircraft was transported to UK in 2011. After restoration to fly-worthy condition, it was formally inducted into the Heritage Fly in July 2015. Since then, it has participated in Air Force Day Parade flypasts at Hindon near New Delhi and today at this beautiful city of Chandigarh. With the determination and technical expertise of Indian Air Force's maintenance crew, these vintage flying machines will continue to fly and aspire future generation of aviators and engineers.
दर्शकों, आपको वह दृश्य तो याद ही होगा जिसमें बॉर्डर फिल्म में सबसे ज्यादा पसंद किया गया और अंत की दो लाइनें तो चंडीगढ़ कैसे भूल सकता है। हम ही हम हैं तो क्या हम हैं, तुम ही तुम हो तो क्या तुम हो। आज इसी दृश्य को आपके सामने एक अलग अंदाज में भारतीय वायुसेना के जवान प्रस्तुत कर रहे हैं। अब से आपके सामने हमारे दो चिनूक हेलीकॉप्टर भारतीय थल सेना की 105 mm की फील्ड गन लेकर आ चुके हैं। दर्शकों, हम आपको बताना चाहेंगे कि चिनूक हेलीकॉप्टर भारतीय वायुसेना में वर्ष 2019 में शामिल किया गया था एवं इस हेलीकॉप्टर के माध्यम से किसी भी तोप को एक स्थान से दूसरे स्थान तक पहुंचाया जा सकता है, जिससे कि दुश्मन को हमारी तोप की सही स्थिति का कभी पता ही नहीं चल पाता।
Moving on from the rotary wing airlift to the rotary wing offensive power of Indian Air Force, Eklavya Arrowhead formation led by a Mi-35 attack helicopter flanked by the Apache and indigenously airlit Mark IV Rudra helicopters. The formation is being led by Wing Commander Kapil Rajput.
Keeping up with the... We take pride in our heritage. So we present to you the Goonie bird, savior of Kashmir, the one and only Dakota, which was at the forefront of operations since its induction in 1947 through the various wars right up to 1971. जिनकी पग रज लेकर मैंने आगे बढ़ना सीखा था, उनके सूत्र उठाकर मैंने युद्धों में लड़ना सीखा था. Look to your left, the Dakota aircraft is being flown today by Wing Commander Siddharth Gehlot and Wing Commander Deepak Dhankar.
दर्शकों, अब आपके सामने है Dakota विमान जो 1944 में निर्मित हुआ था। इस विमान का भारतीय नाम परशुराम है, जिन्हें उनकी शक्ति के लिए संसार भर में जाना जाता है। यह हमारी भारतीय वायुसेना की परंपरा एवं संस्कार को प्रदर्शित करता है, जिसने इतने पुराने विमान को अभी भी उड़ान के योग्य बनाकर रखा है।
The Dakota is remembered by the pilot veterans as one of the finest and most forgiving aircraft in the world and has displayed a sterling role in the history of the Indian Air Force. Through the many decades it served, it remained indispensable in the tasks of air logistics and transportation. The aircraft had a stellar role to play during the famous Budgam landings to move troops to Kashmir in October 1947. It was also used in the famous Tangel drop during liberation of Bangladesh in 1971.
Coming in next from Sada Apna Chandigarh Air Force Station, Big Boys, the Gabroos. The formation is led by IL-76, captained by Wing Commander Jai Singh. Captain flying in left is Wing Commander Sailesh Kumar Singh and right is Wing Commander Mohammad Hafizullah. The formation brings to forefront the workhorses of the tactical and strategic lift power of the Indian Air Force.
Flying in next will be the Vajrang formation with one C-130J Super Hercules along with 4 Sukhoi 30 MKI in escort role. The captain of C-130J is Wing Commander Rahul Rawat and the Sukhois are being led by Group Captain Amit Tamta. In the beautiful blue sky, you will soon see the Embraer jet mounted with radars, our eye in the sky. This high-value aerial asset never ventures out into the battle alone. It brings with itself dedicated fighter escorts to shoot down any potential threats. Today, it is flanked by Sukhoi 30 MKIs and MiG-29s. Netra formation is being led by Group Captain S. Gunasekaran. Leading the Sukhoi 30s is Group Captain Sachin Arora and the leader of MiG-29 is Group Captain Chintada Suresh. Next in line are the MiG-21 Bisons and MiG-29s flying in Badal formation. The MiG-29s and MiG-21s played a vital role in Operation Safed Sagar during the Kargil War. MiG-21 Bison is an upgraded version of the MiG-21 BIS aircraft capable of carrying air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons. MiG-29 are capable of near-vertical ascent solely under engine power. It is a formidable dogfighter and is classified as an air superiority fighter. The MiG-29 upgrade features a fully glass cockpit and has an incredibly high thrust-to-weight ratio. The primary role of MiG-21 Bison is that of a high-level supersonic interceptor. Badal formation being led by Group Captain F.L. Roy. The MiG-29s were being led by Wing Commander Manish Sharma. Flying in next are one of the most formidable fighter aircraft of Indian Air Force, Jaguars. Jaguar विमान मुख्यतः बम वर्षक विमान के रूप में जाना जाता है, जो शत्रु सीमा में अंदर तक घुसकर शत्रुओं के ठिकाने तबाह करने में सक्षम है। इसके साथ ही यह हवाई फोटोग्राफी द्वारा दुश्मन के इलाके की हर एक तस्वीर को लेने में सक्षम है। The formation is being led by Group Captain Nagendra Abhishek. As a force keen to transform into the future, the Indian Air Force has upgraded its Mirage 2000 fleet and recently added Rafale to its inventory. You will now see these two fighter aircrafts flying in Vajra formation. Leading the Mirages today is Group Captain C.P. Deshpande and leader of Rafales is Wing Commander H. Vivek. Mirage 2000 struck terror in the hearts of our adversaries when it destroyed the terrorist camps at Balakot. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vajra formation. The next formation is called the Missing Man formation to pay homage to brave warriors who made the supreme sacrifice for their motherland. As they fly in, you will notice that the second aircraft Tejas in front of you will detach upwards and execute a roll of the top maneuver to symbolize the missing man while his comrades continue home. Flying in this formation will be Group Captain M.K. Singh along with Wing Commander Arun Boj, Wing Commander R. Rai and Wing Commander Karni Singh Rathore. Flying in the Sekho formation. Today, this formation is named Sekho in honor of Flying Officer Nirmal Jeet Singh Sekho, the only Paramveer Chakra recipient of Indian Air Force who displayed undaunted courage under fire during the 1971 war. Flying in this formation were Rafale, Mirage 2000, Tejas and Jaguar. Flying in next is the Trishul formation comprising Sukhoi 30s led by Group Captain Ashish Dhankar. The formation will carry out a Trishul maneuver right in front of you with the two wingmen walling outwards in an upward climbing maneuver. And the leader at the center will climb up straight up into the yonder. So as the formation flies in, keep your eyes riveted right in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, flying in the Trishul formation. Lo and behold, you now have a Trishul in the sky. The Trishul symbolizes the synergy between the tri-services. Flying in next will be a C-17 along with the Hawks of Suryakiran aerobatic team. The captain of C-17 is Group Captain A.K. Patnaik. Look behind your left shoulder to catch a glimpse of this formation taking a curved path as they graciously turn in front of you. The Hawks today were being led by Group Captain G.S. Dillon. You will now witness the mammoth transport aircraft C-130J Super Hercules flying in again, but this time from the front. The captain of C-130J is Wing Commander Rahul Rawat. The C-130J can be used for para-dropping special forces behind enemy lines in hostile airspace. You are now witnessing bright flares being dispensed from the aircraft. This beautiful spectacle in front of you during hostilities is used by military aircraft to deceive heat-seeking missiles of the enemies. It is a 4-turboprop engine, and that allows it to operate in a wide altitude band while giving it incredible endurance.
आज से लगभग 5000 साल पहले कुरुक्षेत्र में धर्म और अधर्म के बीच महायुद्ध हुआ था, जिसे हम महाभारत के नाम से जानते हैं। उसी कुरुक्षेत्र के उत्तरी किनारे पर आधुनिक तरह से बनाया गया शहर चंडीगढ़ है, जो उस महायुद्ध का दर्शक रहा है। महाभारत के समय चक्रव्यूह को तोड़ने की कला सिर्फ अभिमन्यु को थी, पर आज सामने बिछे दुश्मन के चक्रव्यूह को तोड़ने की कला भारतीय वायुसेना के लड़ाकू विमानों में भी है। In the next formation, you will notice how the 3 fighters of the Indian Air Force, Tejas as Nakul, Sukhoi 30 as Karn, and Rafale as Arjun, will carry out maneuvers and enter-exit the Chakraview in a well-coordinated, rehearsed manner in quick succession, demonstrating the combat capabilities of the Indian Air Force. The LCA Tejas that is approaching from your right is from 18 Squadron. So brace yourself for the first maneuver as the aircraft accelerates and carries out the hesitation rolls. Watch as the aircraft pitches up into the lovely skies of Chandigarh. This maneuver is carried out to shoot down the adversary, as it allows for a rapid change of direction for an optimum weapon solution. There you can see it. And it dives down again. The pilot now spots an adversary and starts turning like a beast. The pilot is now positioning for the signature maneuver, the red-eye turn. In this, the pilot is pushed to the other end of the envelope, where the aircraft is subjected to negative 3.5 G. We now have a surprise for you as the Tejas exits. We have the Rafale today being flown by Group Captain Abhishek Tripathi and the Sukhoi flown by Wing Commander Abhinav Sen, approaching from your right as a part of the transformer package. Do notice how gracefully they glide past you at a speed which is as slow as that of a helicopter. The Rafale and Sukhoi 30 carrying out the slow speed run. Having split, the Sukhoi 30 will now carry out a horizontal figure of 8 in the skies. The ability of carrying out a minimum radius turn is critical for a fighter aircraft to outrun the adversary. The turning advantage enables a quick weapon solution on the adversary. As the Su-30 exits the Chakraview, get set for the high-speed run. Do not blink your eyes, for you may miss the Rafale flying in from your left. The Rafale is the latest addition to the Indian Air Force. Look to your left, and there it is at a speed in excess of 1,130 kilometers per hour. The Tejas has a tailless delta plank form designed to keep the aircraft small and lightweight. Look ahead, the Tejas once again is entering the Chakraview. Tejas may be light, but it surely packs a heavy punch when it comes to protecting its motherland. And there it pulls up, showing off its curves and delta plank form. Continue looking out. The aircraft now comes down for a very tight offensive turn, displaying its superior aerodynamic design and abilities, and turning tight on a track. Rafale has yet another surprise for you. Watch as the Rafale will fly in once again for its next maneuver, the inverted flight. The pilot will fly inverted all along the Sukhna Lake. Look to your right. And there it inverts. The pilot literally hanging to its seat straps. Keep looking at her as it rolls over and carries out a max straight turn to the right. Aircraft as it pitches up, demonstrating the exceptional maneuverability of the aircraft. Notice as it goes over the back down and stops. Soon the aircraft will gear up for a high G barrel roll. The stage is now set for the Sukhoi 30 to show off some of its signature maneuvers. The Sukhoi 30 is one of the only operational aircraft in the world today that can perform this extremely complex maneuver. Look straight ahead. Watch it as it executes the loop, tumble and yaw, thanks to superior thrust vectoring capabilities. The aircraft just said goodbye to all the known laws of aerodynamics. क्या आपने किसी लड़ाकू विमान को रिवर्स गियर में देखा है? Have you ever seen a fighter aircraft in reverse gear? Well, this is your chance to do so in the final maneuver. Notice as the aircraft pulls up into the sky, the pilot has made it stand on its tail and slowed down the aircraft to zero speed. The aircraft starts sliding down, executing the tail slide maneuver. What you just saw is a tag team, close-knit group which forms part of the intimidating force of the Indian Air Force. It depicts the integration of varied combat capabilities to produce a force to reckon with.
मैं फ्लाइट लेफ्टिनेंट आपको बताना चाहूंगी कि फॉर्मेशन एरोबैटिक्स हमेशा से भारतीय वायुसेना का एक अहम हिस्सा रही है। हम आपको यह बताने में गर्वान्वित महसूस कर रहे हैं कि हमारे चीफ ऑफ द एयर स्टाफ भी इस टीम के फाउंडिंग मेंबर्स में से एक थे। Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the ambassadors of the Indian Air Force, the Sukhna aerobatic team led by Group Captain G.S. Dhillon.
जाबाज हम चले छूने आसमां चले अपनी तो बस यही उड़ान है बड़ी शान से चले अभिमान से चले अपनी तो बस यही पहचान है।
टीम का नेतृत्व करते हुए सूर्य 1 की पोजीशन में उड़ान भर रहे हैं हमारे कमान अधिकारी जो कि अमृतसर पंजाब के हैं और उनके ठीक पीछे उड़ान भर रहे हैं सूर्य किरण 4 विंग कमांडर अतुल यादव जिनके पीछे है स्क्वाड्रन लीडर भल्ला हमारे सूर्य किरण 7। Ladies and gentlemen, now let's hear out for the leader's call for the next formation. That was the leader saying Tejas go, and there you see the teams in the action now. आपकी बाईं ओर से अब आप टीम को तेजस लड़ाकू विमान की आकृति में देख सकते हैं जो कि भारत में ही हिंदुस्तान एरोनॉटिक्स लिमिटेड द्वारा निर्मित है।
मिलती है ऊंचाइयों पे माना तन्हाई हिम्मतों का साथ है फिर क्या है।
As they fly away from us, let me inform you that Surya Kiran 1, 4 and 7 form the spine of all formation, whereas the even numbers of 2, 6 and 8, that is squad leader Garg, wing commander Alok and squad leader Himanshu form the right wing, and the odd numbers 3, 5 and 9 or squad leader Bharadwaj, wing commander Bordaloy and squad leader Salaria form the left one. If you continue to look straight ahead, you will see soon number 7 peeling away from the formation and he shall be descending his height to come and greet the audience. The rest of the team has taken the shape of a rotor dedicated to the recent most addition in the Indian Air Force inventory, the indigenous light combat helicopter Prachand, and is approaching from your left. Let me tell you that the team trains for 6 months day in and out and showcases the capabilities of the Indian Air Force for the rest of the 6, while also motivating the youth to join the esteemed defense services. With that, please look to your left again as soon coming in is number 7 squad leader Bhalla, a Chandigarh boy ready to invert. There he goes now. Please wave at him as he waves back at you. The team will now execute an 8-aircraft quarter clover. A quarter clover is like a loop, except that during the maneuver, the formation will change direction by 90 degrees. So you can soon see them coming in from your right. However, they will be exiting straight ahead at 12 o'clock to you. We are ready for the leader to give a change in the direction now. And there you see the team's reaction now turning by 90 degrees. This 26-year young team has performed in 72 cities across the length and breadth of the nation, while also leaving a global imprint in countries like Laos, Singapore, Myanmar, Sri Lanka and Dubai. इसी के साथ अपनी दाहिनी ओर देखते रहे क्योंकि ये है सूर्य किरण 7 आपको हॉक का 360 व्यू दिखाते हुए। Approaching from your left now, the team is ready for a barrel roll. Surya Kirans will be making a forward moving spirals in the sky without changing the diamond formation. And let me tell you that they are at a distance of mere 5 meters away from each other. And this beautiful diamond to your left is dedicated to all the lovely ladies in the audience today. As they position for the next maneuver, let me tell you that all pilots of the team are from various fighter fleets of the Indian Air Force, like the Mirages, the Sukhois and the Jaguars.
Yeah.
That is number 7 buzzing through the skies, carrying out a roll off the top. नव किरण का रथ सजा है, कली कुसुम से पथ सजा है, बादलों के अनुचरों ने स्वर्ण की पोशाक धारी, आ रही रवि की सवारी, आ रही रवि की सवारी। इन्हीं पंक्तियों के साथ अब आप सूर्य किरण टीम को अपने ठीक सामने से अपनी ओर बढ़ता हुआ देख पाएंगे। Approaching from your 12 o'clock, the team is now coming in for a crossover break, and let's hear out for the leader's call.
Vixen, break now!
Suryakiran's 1, 2, 3 and 4, they pulled up to the skies and signified the Indian Air Force's motto, touch the sky with glory. These glossy bright aircraft that you just saw in the skies are the Hawk Mark 132, an advanced jet trainer manufactured in India by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. They are kept ready to fly by our maintenance team led by Wing Commander Raina, Wing Commander Negi, Squadron Leader Dayal and Master Warrant Officer Kuldeep Kumar. Next, please allow me to take you on a journey where we are bringing the thrill lower and closer to you. Earlier we were flying at 500 feet, but now we'll dazzle you by flying at heights of mere 100 feet above the ground. So coming in for a barbed wire cross are Suryakirans 8 and 6 from your left and Suryakirans 9 and 5 from your right, with crossing speeds in excess of 1500 km per hour. Turning in mud again is the synchro pair for a jinking cross. In this maneuver, both 8 and 9 will cross each other at tree-top height, showcasing agility and coordination. Please keep looking to your left and to your right. After that, please look to your right as coming in is a 5 aircraft arrowhead formation making the alphabet A. And keep looking at them as they make an entrance in the arena that is the Sukhna Lake. Hold on, there comes number 5 though, with the thought of cutting right through them, and there he is pulling to the skies now for that perfect loop. What a perfect icing on top of the cake. As the temperatures in this arena are starting to soar, please shift your gaze to your right again as the next maneuver is a well choreographed maneuver. Coming in are Suryakiran 6, 8 and 9. They will be rolling synchronously to mic tunes like ballerinas in the sky. And there they are now. Ready to roll. In 3, 2, 1. Here they go. Please shift your gaze to your right again. And coming in are Suryakirans 1, 4 and 7 with Suryakirans 2 and 3 ready to draw circles around them. There goes number 3 now drawing a circle, and number 2 follows him. Number 2 squad leader Bhalla also hails from Chandigarh and is making a helical structure in the sky. The team carried out various displays all over the country to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, or 75 years of Indian independence, and this year we performed at Bhubaneswar, Delhi and Guwahati towards these celebrations. That was number 5 with a thunderous roar buzzing through the skies and surprising the audience. After that jolting maneuver, we request you to look to your far right as coming in are Surya Kiran 6, 8 and 9 for an inverted wing. In this maneuver, number 9 will be flying inverted in the center with number 6 and 8 flying level and straight and escorting him. The next maneuver is a very graceful sight for the viewers, but an extremely exciting one for the pilots, the rollback. So to your right, the aircraft will be coming in a shockwave formation, and on the leader's command, the inner members will roll out to replace the outers and then tuck in to repeat this maneuver. There you see the team's reaction. बचपन में हम सब ने पकड़म पकड़ाई खो खो कबड्डी तो जरूर ही खेली होगी। तो अब आपके लिए सूर्य किरण टीम लेकर आ रही है कुछ खास सूर्य किरण टीम की अपनी एक छोटी सी लुक्का छुपी। Ladies and gentlemen, the team now has for you a little सूर्य किरण hide and seek. ठीक सामने से आप एक जहाज को अपनी ओर बढ़ता हुआ देख पा रहे हैं। अगर आप एक जहाज देख पा रहे हैं तो एक हाथ उठाएं, और अगर आप दो जहाज देख पा रहे हैं तो अपने दोनों हाथ उठाएं। That maneuver was the hidden split maneuver for you. You saw number 8 and 9 splitting in to show us the hidden number 6. And from your left and right now, the synchro pair is making an entrance again for a 1+1 turning cross. They both are maintaining the same pitch and rate and will perform the first cross close to us and then replicate the same cross a little further away. Ladies and gentlemen, Surya Kirans 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7 are now approaching from your right and have pulled off for a quarter clover burst. You will be able to hear them from the air in this maneuver. Let's hear out for the leader's call. And there you see they split and disperse, staying true to our name and enveloping the skies like the rays of the sun, the Surya Kirans. Pulling up next to the skies are 8 and 9. To demonstrate and elaborate our love and gratitude for the lovely audience who have arrived here at Sukhna Lake today. Let's look out for them as they approach towards you from your 12 o'clock. There you can spot them now straight ahead.
An angel in disguise, hidden in the hands of time. No alone, I've been here waiting for heaven's grand design, and now we're taking off.
I am sure by now we all have guessed the shape. It is a beautiful heart from the Indian Air Force to the city beautiful Chandigarh.
We'll break the speed of sound.
As they say, all good things must come to an end. We are here at the last maneuver of today's Surya Kiran display. आप अपने ठीक सामने से सूर्य किरण टीम को अपनी ओर बढ़ता हुआ देख पा रहे हैं और टीम लीडर की तरफ से सबके लिए है एक खास मैसेज। That is the leader saluting all the dignitaries and wishing everyone a happy Air Force Day. With that maneuver, this is the Surya Kiran team signing off with a promise to see you again soon. To keep up with the schedule of the team, you can follow us on SuryaKiran_IAF on Instagram, Twitter and on Facebook.
Jai Hind and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fine evening today. Perfect for the display by the Sarang helicopter display team of number 151 helicopter unit. Today, it will be my endeavor to guide you through the display. उड़ान प्रदर्शन सुंदरता एवं गौरव को प्रतिपादित करता है। भारतीय वायुसेना के वैमानिक अपनी सूझबूझ और कुशलता से इन वायुयानों को उनकी अधिकतम क्षमता तक उड़ाने का प्रयास करने की हिम्मत रखते हैं। यह आप तब समझ पाएंगे जब मैं आपको यह बताऊंगी कि सारंग दल के यह हेलीकॉप्टर मात्र 70 से 130 मीटर की ऊंचाई एवं 3 किलोमीटर के सीमा क्षेत्र के भीतर आपको हैरत अंगेज कारनामे कर दिखाएंगे। With this, the Sarang team is ready to dazzle this arena with overwhelming display of skill, grace and beauty. Get ready to feel the downwash and hear the sound of the rotors as Sarang pilots are all set to perform a ballet in the air. And here we present to you the Sarang Helicopter Display Team. The team is maintaining the point glass formation on this 90th Air Force Day. The team comprises 4 members who go by call signs of Sarang 1, 2, 3 and 4, with Sarang 1 as the team leader of the formation, flown by the commanding officer Wing Commander Girish Komar, Vayu Sena Medal. With a decade plus experience as a display pilot, he has been one of the pioneers of Sarang team in making it one of its kind in the world. स्वदेशीकरण के माध्यम से आधुनिकीकरण, स्वदेशी रूप से निर्मित प्लेटफॉर्मों के संचालन और आत्मनिर्भरता का समर्थन करने की हमारी खोज का परिणाम है। भारतीय वायुसेना ने हमेशा स्वदेशी रक्षा उत्पादन शक्ति के विकास और क्षमताओं को प्रोत्साहित किया है। And the next formation is a dedication to indigenization and of course to our motherland, making the English letter I in the sky. Coming from your right, Sarangs in India formation. As the team is preparing for the next maneuver, let me introduce you to the co-pilots of today. In Sarang 1, with team leader is Squadron Leader Akash. In Sarang 2, we have Squadron Leader Dhanveer Singh. Wing Commander Patnaik is the co-pilot of Sarang 3 and Wing Commander Niket Tiwari is in Sarang 4 as co-pilot. These highly skilled pilots leave no opportunity to show off the capabilities of the helicopter they fly. Indeed, a fine product of Indian aviation industry and a symbol of Make in India. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarang is also available on social media platforms. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter handles as Sarang_IAF. Now, keep looking at the aircraft approaching from your left. On the leader's command, the formation will change to diamond. An aerial diamond marking the occasion of Air Force Day. This time from your left, ladies and gentlemen. Do not shift your gaze, ladies and gentlemen. You are in for a breathtaking surprise. And here goes number 4, pulling up for the stall turn. She will join us soon after a short break. Now, as we look slightly to the right, Sarang 1, 2 and 3 are positioning for the team's signature maneuver, the Dolphins Leap. This maneuver requires a very high degree of skill achieved by a strict mind and body coordination. This maneuver is demanding and a demonstration of the flying skill of this fantastic team. All 3 helicopters flying abreast will pull up on the vertical plane and carry out a synchronized stall turn to the left. So ladies and gentlemen, look straight ahead for Dolphins Leap. And there goes number 4 accelerating to join up with the formation.
Ladies and gentlemen, ALH fleet in IAF has steadily grown from conventional ALH Mark 1 to the glass cockpit ALH Mark 3 and Mark 4. The ALH Mark 3 is equipped with the most modern avionics like the electronic warfare equipment, targeting pods and countermeasure dispensing system, which gives it an operational edge. The ALH Mark 4, which is the weapon system integrated version with its air-to-air and air-to-ground weaponry along with the modern avionics, is one amongst the lethal attack helicopter platforms with IAF. The flexibility of this aircraft has been time-tested, from varied operations to charming displays. On this note, once again, set your gaze straight ahead as the team is rolling in for the crossover break. Let's listen out for the leader's call. That was the leader, and here's the reaction. As the team prepares for the next maneuver, a word about the maintenance team. Technical team shoulders the onerous responsibility of ensuring that these four birds take to the skies and return safe. Highly trained airmen who specialize in structures, instrumentation, engine maintenance and other technical aspects contribute to this most demanding task. On this note, it's time for some more closer and lower action. The height at which the aircraft are flying is just 50 meters above us. Keep looking as the aircraft have rolled in towards each other to your right and left for the next maneuver, level cross. It will be a matter of astonishment to you all that while doing these daredevil maneuvers, the aircraft maintains the distance of only one rotor diameter. Such precision is the result of immense practice, training and split-second reactions that team undergoes each and every time. And one such example is ready to be presented. Coming in from opposite directions, two helicopters will cross the other in a high-speed cross and perform yet another stall turn. Integrity in diversity is India's distinction. That trickles down to our team as well. Coming from diverse cultural backgrounds, speaking different languages, we all work together towards our common aim of winning hearts and saving lives. Right in front of you, with love, Sarang Heart. जोश के साथ होश का होना भी अति आवश्यक है। उड़ान प्रदर्शन का यही आधार है। हेलीकॉप्टर को उसकी पूर्ण क्षमता से जोश और होश से उड़ाना तब तक संभव नहीं जब तक हमारे तकनीशियन इस चुनौतीपूर्ण कार्य में इंजीनियरिंग अफसरों के साथ मिलकर इसको अंजाम न दें। Our team boasts of the finest air warriors of the Indian Air Force, an embodiment of the professionalism and ethos of the IAF. The Sarang team has time and again been called to the fore in humanitarian assistance and disaster relief missions. Since the team's formation, it has mesmerized the audience in Singapore, Chile,
UAE, Germany, United Kingdom, Bahrain, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, and last year the Sarang team became the first to participate and represent our country in March 21 International Air Show held in Moscow. Look straight ahead as the team is rolling in for the grand finale of today's display, the Sarang split on the soul-lilting tune of Vande Mataram. As the formation splits, the leader will pull up to present a salute to the nation. Let's listen out for the leader's call. And now, get ready for the final maneuver of the day, the vertical Charlie. As soon as the aircraft reaches in front of you, the pilot will pull up, show his platform and demonstrate vertical rolls. Ladies and gentlemen, here enters the Rafale with its afterburners. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the display as much as we enjoyed performing it for you. So till we meet again, this is Sarang commentator, Flight Lieutenant Pallavi Sangwan signing off. On behalf of the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary, and all personnel of the Indian Air Force, we extend our gratitude to the Honourable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, and all the distinguished guests for gracing us with their esteemed presence. We are grateful to the administration of the Union Territory of Chandigarh for extending their full support and providing us opportunity to showcase our professionalism.
आज के कार्यक्रम के समापन का समय आ गया है। आज के शुभ अवसर पर माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू एवं सभी अतिथियों का
Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to kindly remain seated till the time the honorable guests are departing. Thank you.
देवियों और सज्जनों, आपसे अनुरोध है कि अतिथि गणों के चले जाने तक कृपया अपने स्थान पर ही बैठे रहें। धन्यवाद।